News Talk WOKV presents You Decide 2012. A look at today's top election stories in Florida and the First Coast. Here's WOKV's Rich Jones.
Our top election story, Isaac and the anarchists. Not a bedtime story, but the potential party crashers for the Republican National Convention. See, forecast maps show the storm could bring strengthened winds and a lot of rain to the Tampa Bay area on day one of the convention. Emergency management officials also preparing for this exact scenario in a drill. An evacuation plan has been worked out for top political officials. And of course, you can track the storm, and it changes a lot. See the radar at WOKV.com. There could also be trouble in Tampa from anarchists.
There's no doubt that there's a small percentage that will come here bent on destruction.
Police Chief Jane Castor says buildings are fenced in. Her officers are trained for just about any problem. An early voting lawsuit on a local elections office. WOKV's Stephanie Brown continues our election coverage.
There are a number of options on the table right now. One is whether to expand the number of days of early voting. Congresswoman Corinne Brown wants 15 days instead of the 8 offered now.
Why are we trying to make it frustrating and not encouraging people to vote?
But especially crucial to Brown is the Sunday right before Election Day, which was removed under current law. But Duval County Supervisor of Elections Jerry Holland is not convinced that taking that day away would hurt minority voters. In fact, he says if the court makes that Sunday optional, he will probably take a pass.
Currently, right now, we do not have the equipment to be able to do it on Sunday.
Holland plans to offer the maximum number of early voting hours, 8 12-hour days. It's a move he says will help voters who want to get to the polls before or after work. For You Decide 2012, I'm Stephanie Brown.
And I'm WOKV's Lisa Cruz in the Social Media Center. And our question for you today, do you agree with the changes to Florida's voting laws? Has it made elections fair? Join our Facebook and Twitter conversation. Just search for WOKV News.
Wake up with Jacksonville's morning news, 5 to 9 tomorrow. The WOKV News team is updating the latest in You Decide 2012 on AM 690 and 106.5 FM at WOKV.com. Follow the updates on Facebook and Twitter at WOKV News. Come back tomorrow. We'll preview the Republican National Convention.